Alright guys, so this is going to be an extra installation guide, mainly for Arcade Edition characters and Ultra characters, because they require a little bit more work. But there is one or two other characters as well which require a little bit more copy-paste. But it's still very easy, but I'm going to walk through it. So first you need to download the trials that you want. I'm going to demonstrate with Hugo, because he's the latest one I've done. And then you need to locate your Street Fighter 4 directory. Okay. Now, I don't know if you've got Street Fighter 4_remix and remixlauncher.exe set up already. I'm going to assume you have. If you haven't, then do a fresh installation and use my other installation guide to help you with that. But we're going to do an additional character installation, which is going to be Hugo. Okay, the first thing we need to do is go into our Street Fighter 4_remix folder that we downloaded. Go into Battle, Kara, and we'll see the character that we're going to copy over. Now, all Arcade Edition characters and Ultra characters overwrite another character's trials. So Hugo overwrites Guy. So into the same directory, so Street Fighter 4 Remix, Battle, Kara. We're going to copy Guy over. Okay, and I'm not going to bother doing that because I've already got him there. And the next file we need to check, and it's always good to check this in both locations, is Street Fighter 4 Remix, Battle, Regulation. Okay. And you probably won't have a V101 folder yet. If you don't, then just simply create one or copy this one over. And inside that, you're going to have possibly the character's name again. Okay, so we're doing Guy, so I will need to copy that one over. Now, for troubleshooting purposes, if your character looks like Hugo, but is doing the moves of Guy, so if he's doing run stops and horizontos, or whatever they're called, then most likely you forgot to copy over the V101 in this character folder. Okay, so that's all you need to do is copy those two character folders over, which is Kara and Regulation V101. Okay, copy those two over and Hugo is now installed. Now with Hugo and maybe some other characters later in the future, he has some character specific trials. Okay, so Hugo's trial 24 is a Balrog or large hitbox character specific trial. So to overwrite Dan as the opponent is very simple. It's just like another character installation, but this time we're overwriting Dan. Okay, so go to your Street Fighter 4 Remix, Battle, Kara, and we're going to copy Dan over here like this. Dan-boxer anyway. So at the minute that's now set up, but it's not going to work because it needs to be the correct name. So this is a good way to archive things in the future when maybe Dhalsim and Abel and Rufus come in. You know, you can have a list that won't work until you rename one of them Dan. Okay, so now that's got Balrog's data in, but it's got the name Dan, so it will make Dan the Balrog, basically. Okay, and when you want to disable this, you just rename it. I recommend renaming it Boxer again for archive purposes. And I imagine, you know, we could have several of these in the future. Like maybe we'll have one for Dhalsim. And so at the minute, Dan's going to be the opponent because there is no folder here called Dan. But maybe if we want Dhalsim, we'll just go, okay, I want Dhalsim to be this one. Okay, and then when we're finished, we just rename him again. And we're going to delete him. Okay, so I'm going to put Boxer as the guy because I actually want him to be the guy at the minute. And that's it. So that's all you need to do. That should be simple. Now, when I've got character specific trials, I will show that in the trials by having a weird looking trial name, which is like ID_CMD_ and then the character's name, so BLG for Balrog. Okay, so you'll see that in Hugo's trial 24. It will say ID_CMD, which stands for command, and then _BLG, which stands for Balrog. So that should just give you an inclination that this is a trial character specific one. Alright, so thanks for watching this. Hopefully it helped. And I hope it's going to be conclusive and I won't have to do any more trial installation guides because, you know, these extra things crept